The 5 tips to property investing you need to remember. Property investment is illiquid, but that's a good thing. If you're considering property investment, the following are 5 tips to help save you time, money, aggravation, and substantial loss. One golden rule of thumb is worth considering. Don't just jump in with the first deal that seems to match what you need. 1. Always inspect property prior acquisition. When you see a good foreclosure deal, check out the home in question and pay a few hundred to an inspector so you know what the associated issues are. Always inspect prior acquisition. 2. The neighborhood means everything. Good property in bad neighborhoods will lose value, generally speaking. Meanwhile, bad property in good neighborhoods will be brought up in value by the surrounding homes. So buying the cheapest property in a solid neighborhood and properly maintaining it is a good investment. Buying the best property in a bad neighborhood will likely lose your money even if you renovate it. 3. Hot markets like Florida have notable stability. In the present post-COVID market, many New York City residents find themselves quickly moving to Florida. Florida is one of the freest, developed states in the country. This has made Florida's market explode. They're not the only state where real estate is seeing a huge spike. Idaho is at the top of the list for 2020 and 2021, strangely, and most of that has to do with California, Oregon, and Washington, where policies in the big cities are driving people to more bucolic and ostensibly free domains. 4. Consider trends for a municipality, not just a neighborhood. If you're exploring what's a deal in a decent neighborhood, before buying, examine the statistical trends of the municipality in question. Los Angeles and New York City have some fine properties and some fine neighborhoods, but in the wake of 2020, both of those megalopolises are being backhanded by reality as residents flee by the thousands. 5. Understand the ins and outs of a 1031 exchange. A 1031 exchange allows you to swap property values while avoiding associated taxes. Instead of getting fully taxed on the sale of your property, you turn that money right into another property, and so avoid the associated tax burden. If you're an investor, you need to be very well versed on the ins and outs of defining a 1031 exchange in the regions where you're investing. Taking full advantage of associated 1031 exchange potential, examining municipal trends over those of a singular neighborhood, exploring hot markets, finding the right neighborhood, and inspecting all properties before acquisition represent key property investment tips for any buyer out there. Consider these if you're on the market right now. For more information on everything real estate, visit our blog. CasandraProperties.com/blog